Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I wanted to kind of show you what I've already had installed before, but I had to have like it refixed and everything and ended up not being repairable. But Pedal Commander makes these awesome little modules right here that can, make you adjust your sensitivity like from your throttle to whatever you want it to do. I love this thing. I mean, I've had a blast with it. And since I have a brand new one, I've been meaning to show you guys anyway, this right here. So I'm just gonna show you how to install it. And then I'll show you what it can do. All right, guys, so it's super easy. Pedal Commander has been very nice to me. Like I said before, I had an issue with one of them. They even sent me like an updated software. I tried to download that, didn't really help, so I mailed it to them in California. They emailed me back in like a couple weeks saying it's non-repairable, so they just sent me a new one. So really nice support with that, and it's super easy. All you do is you just plug it right in here. So you'll unplug your factory sensor right here for your throttle, and then whatever you give from the throttle will go through this first, send a certain voltage to the throttle body up on the hood, and then that's where you get your certain selective, if you want eco, city, sport plus and minus for, it's fantastic. So super easy install, and I'll show you exactly all you need. So if you notice right here, this is actually where I had it placed beforehand. And a little holder right there. I let it come up through here underneath my dash. This little hole right here, it's perfect for it. It can slide in and out easily. But however, to get that to work, there's these couple Torx screws right here, one here, and then one here underneath that makes that little dash come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those off really quick. And then after you take those out, this should kind of pop down. There we go. And then these two little hooks like that. And you're gonna have your hood latch thing come up. But I mean, you can just kind of set it down. It'll lay like that with not much tension on this. So all you need to do is just get access right here for a minute, so that's fine. All right, then all you gotta do is just reach up here where your throttle cable is and just pop this out. Just like that, it's gonna reveal that. And the best part about this Pedal Commander is how easy it is just to plug and play. So you get these two connectors right here. So obviously one of them is going to go in that one. So the smaller one goes in there. You can lock that back on. And then the bigger one that looks like the OEM one will lock up in there just like that. One thing too to pay attention to is the reason mine was messing up the last time is if these are unstable, it'll screw up the whole thing and make your truck go into limp mode. So make sure those things are really in there. You heard a click and they're locked on. All right, so that's it. Literally, it's all it takes and this thing is ready to go. But we're gonna get this organized so it's not just hanging around and stuff. Also, one of the cool things is when they give you this little mount right here, they also give you this Velcro stuff that mounts onto. And even courteous enough to give you 2 zip ties. But I use my own, but it's okay. I'll use these. They give you a little pad. You can clean up stuff like that too. They give you like little instructions, stuff like that. What else? All you need. So they're really helpful. Great company. But like I said, I already have my mount here from before. So I'm just gonna bring this cable up through here, and then it'll just sit right there, nice and tucked away. And also, I like to zip tie this piece up where I can so it's not dangling down, because you definitely don't want your foot hitting that while you're driving. And see, once that's through there, all I gotta do is just literally place it in there, just like that. It's ready to go, not moving. So you can get different Velcro if you want to, but I just use theirs. It hasn't fallen off, and it's been almost a year since I've had all this. So now we just take care of all this excess. All right, y'all, so now that I have mine installed right here, I have the line going down, I zip tied it right here, and I gave it enough tension to where it's holding this up, so this isn't dangling around where my foot is. I worked on this for a little bit. I was trying to figure out where I can mount this, but anywhere I think I can find, it's putting a lot of tension on the wires, and I don't want those to get all screwed up, so we're just gonna keep it like this. I'm leaving all this slack right here, so when I put that piece back on, I can maneuver it through this crack however I want to make sure it's kind of sitting up straight and sitting right and looking good. So now that that's zip tied there and everything's connected. We're gonna go put this back on. See, just like that. So it's got slack to move around if I need to. If I want to pull it out, show it off, and then, you know, put it back just like that. Wire stuck right back in. So that's it. It's just as simple as that. Now the cool part is, when you want to use this thing, what you could do is you could leave it off if you want to, but who wants to do that? So to turn it on, turn it on like that. City mode right here. What I usually do is I'll do city +4, just like that. You just click it up on the positive. Now you're kind of having like a standard throttle, but it's a little amped up. So let's go ahead and turn this thing off, and I'll show you stock, and then we'll move to the rest of the modes, just like that. So here's stock throttle, just normal acceleration. All right, now we're gonna bump it up to about sport. Yeah, it's already getting jerky on me. This is me, just the same throttle pressure. Also, an extremely important side note, don't ever adjust this thing if you're moving, you got cruise control engaged. If you have any sort of pressure on that throttle, don't use it. I don't even use it when I'm rolling. So I just make sure the truck stopped completely. Then I wait a second. I'll tap whatever mode I want to go to. Then I'll wait another second just in case it has to engage. Then I'll go proceed on. So if you're like going down the highway and you're like, I want to speed up now, and you push it to like Sport Plus, it's going to screw up a lot of things, and it might put your truck instantly in limp mode. So just avoid that at all costs. All right, now we're gonna go to Sport Plus. See the light right there? And why not make it fun? So we'll go Sport +4. So you see how that green light right there is on the +4. Now this is the max sensitivity it offers. So I'm gonna just watch my foot. It's just, you hear the truck? So I push it barely. Oh, the truck is jerking right now. Gonna barely hit the throttle. Ready? See what it's doing? That's barely touching. Look at that, it's jerky. See, watch it relax. I'm gonna barely hit the throttle. Ready? Immediate throttle response. It is dead on. You can't tell me that's not awesome. Barely touching the gas right now. I'm barely hitting the throttle. I'd never hit the floor once. It's so cool. Here, watch. I'm gonna just listen to the sound of the truck from my foot. Not even hitting the floor. All right, y'all. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I could have gone more in depth and like showed you every single mode, but I mean it's about you playing with it, not just me, because I have my own personal preference. But I love the City +4. It's kind of like, it's not necessarily stock, but it's a little amped up, but it's not like too jerky. I really like it. It gets up and goes when I want it to. City +4 and like Sport -4 kind of almost the same. So it just depends on what you want. But there's like, I think like 36 different type of combinations. So it's up to you. There's even an eco mode that slows down the throttle percentage like 50% or something like that. So you play around with it. It's all up to you. I personally have had it for about a year, and I love it. I mean, it's about $250. It's a little expensive, but I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, if you really want to like dirt someone in a drag, this thing right here, I mean, it's instant. It is fantastic. Because I know for a fact when I got this first truck, I was like, this is the slowest truck I've ever had in my life. supposed to have like 370 horses. It feels like I only have like 200. So if you want to amp that up, Pedal Commander is the way to go. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love this truck. I love making videos on this thing. So thought I'd share that with you. I've had it for a while. I meant to make a video on it, but I just got around to it since I had a new one coming in. This sounds good, don't it? But yeah, so really hope you enjoyed this video. One more time, I'll show you up here. We got the Pedal Commander right here mounted up, nice and ready to go. I'm gonna put it back on my City +4 right there, boom. So easy as that. You can have yours wired up however you want. Just make sure that you had a good connection on it. Make sure your foot's not hitting it, because that could damage it too. And then boom, you're all set to go. And then your truck is now a drag truck with its very fast throttle sensitivity. So that's it, guys. As always, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. It's your choice. And see you in the next one.